Okay. Couple things before we start. I'm gonna do some videos here and there for tapping, but the first thing I wanted to tell you is you do not have to be perfect at this. None of my videos are gonna be perfect. I just came to that conclusion after trying to record a bunch of videos and being disappointed with all of them because I don't like to watch myself on camera. So I decided if I make a mistake, if I misspeak, I'll correct it in the comments. But why should something that is supposed to help you stress less stress you out? So I am not going to stress about these videos, and I don't want you to stress about getting this technique perfect either. So I'm going to share with you a basic tapping tutorial that you can use to de-stress. Now you can use EFT tapping for a lot of things, but I'm focusing on stress, so we're going to do one for stress. So I'll take you through the points and then I'll show you how to know what to say when you're tapping, which really you can't really do it wrong. So let me start with the points. So first you're going to tap on the outside of your hand like this. And I just use all of my fingers and then right at your brow bone right there. You'll tap, 5 to 7 times or more. I just tap rapidly, and if you get over 7, that's good. And then the outside of your eye, right in the crease there. Right under your eye. Right under your nose. And between your lip and your chin. And then on your collarbone, so my collarbone is right here. So you go down about 1 inch right under your collarbone, and you can do that. And by the way, you can do one side, the other side, both at the same time, whatever you want. Same thing with your hands and your eyes and all that stuff, okay? So there's under the collarbone, and then 1 hand length under your armpit is like the middle of your ribs right here, right in the middle of your bra strap if you're a woman, and you'll just tap like that, or you can do flat-handed, and you can do both. You can do the sides like this. You can do whatever you want. And then the top of your head. So some people like to tap flat like this, or with your fingertips. I play the piano. I tend to hit my head pretty hard, but if you want to be soft, you can just pat like this. Okay, so those are all the parts. Those are all the places where you're going to tap, okay? So the first thing you'll do when you start tapping is called a setup statement. And a setup statement just describes exactly the truth of how you're feeling. What is the thing that is stressing you out? What is the thing that is taking up space in your brain? You can usually feel the stress in your body. You're hot or cold. You might be jittery. You might actually have a pain somewhere, or you might disassociate and just feel numb, like not feel anything. So just take a minute and assess and just kind of feel what your stress is feeling like and rate that. So 0 being no stress at all to 10 being just off the charts. You're maxed out. So pick a number in there, and I'll give you a second to do that. And then I'm going to say the statement and you can repeat after me. So I'll pause so that you can repeat. And then if you don't like the words that I'm saying because they don't apply to you, just change it to your own words. If I say, for instance, if I were to say something like, this makes me so mad, and you're not mad, you're actually sad, then you would just replace that with your word, okay? It's most important for you to say exactly what is true in the moment. Now, side note, when you are saying stuff while you're tapping, some people are nervous to say the negative thing. And I love positivity, and I had that habit too, or I just don't want to say the thing because I don't want to focus on it. And that's an okay thing to do, but when you're trying to de-stress with EFT, you want to say the thing that is stressing you out and say it thoroughly, like just get it all out, because as you're tapping, remember, you're lowering that stress response in your system about that thing that you're saying. So if you're not willing to say it and you have resistance to saying it, that is the very thing that you need to say, because that is what is causing you stress. It feels unsafe and it feels like a threat to even say it, then obviously you need to say that and get that out of your system. So, okay, so the setup statement describes thoroughly the thing that you are stressed about. So I'm going to say a setup statement and try to just describe, I'll just use stress in general. And then these tapping points, as we go through those, we'll say little reminder statements. So it won't be like a big long thing. It'll just be short little things that remind us of that thing that is stressing us out. Okay. So let's get started. We're going to start by tapping on the outside of the hand, and we'll say, I'm feeling so much stress today. Even though I'm feeling so much stress today, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I feel so much stress today, I fully acknowledge how I feel right now. Even though I feel so much stress today, I fully acknowledge how I feel right now, and I'm ready to shift that. Okay, we'll go to the I. Feeling so much stress right now. I'm feeling all this stress. All this stress that I'm feeling right now. This stress is so overwhelming. I want to relax now. I want to let go of all of this stress. I want to let go of all this stress now. I want to let all this stress go. Now just take a deep breath and take a little assessment. See where you're at from that 0 to 10. Did it come down a little bit? Did it come down a lot? Well, we're going to do one more round because you might want to do one more round. Maybe it didn't go down as much as you would like. And what you can say when that happens is we'll start at the beginning again with our setup statement. And I'm going to say, even though I still feel all of this stress right now, I'm ready to shift that now. Even though I still feel all of this stress, it's getting better, and I'm choosing to shift that now. Even though I still feel stress, I'm ready to let that go out of my whole body now. Now I'll go to the I. I'm ready to let go of all of this stress. But I don't really know how. I wonder what it would feel like to release all of this stress. I wonder what it would feel like for all of this stress to leave my body. I wonder what it would feel like if all of this stress just left. Maybe it will. Maybe that's what's happening. Supposedly this tapping thing works, so I might as well keep tapping. This tapping thing is supposed to release all this stress. So let's see if it does. I'm willing to let all of this stress go. Take a deep breath and see how you feel now. Is the stress even lower? Is it gone? Is it all the way down? I hope so. That's just an example of some of the things that you can say while you're tapping. and how you can lower your stress pretty simply and pretty fast. I'm willing to bet that your stress is lower. But if you need anything, please comment below or DM me for advice. I'd love to talk to you. Have a great day.